When it comes to choosing the finest games for your Oculus Quest 2, a lot of it relies on the kinds of games you prefer to play. And keep in mind that this can alter quite a bit when you have all the excitement pushed right up against your face. For example, lovers of horror video games might not find it as simple to deal with jump scares when they are appearing quite literally close in front of your eyes. Keeping this in mind, let's take a look at some of the best Oculus Quest games for you to enjoy and play. 1. Half-Life Alyx. The first on our list is Half-Life Alyx. This is the perfect game to demonstrate the full potential of virtual reality. While it isn't Half-Life 3, Valve has released a game designed for virtual reality headsets. The gaming company didn't anticipate a significant demand for the product. It's a great showcase for what can be accomplished with time and experience developing in virtual reality gaming. And while it's a niche product, it's definitely a worthy product. Half-Life Alyx is best known for its attention to detail, interactivity, narrative telling, location, and more. One of the finest virtual reality games ever produced isn't available on the Oculus Store, but thanks to the PC connection cable, you can connect your Quest 2 to a gaming PC and experience it in virtual reality. 2. Population 1. Population 1, the exclusive VR Battle Royale game for Oculus, may look like a gimmicky rip-off of Fortnite, but it's actually quite innovative. You and 2 other friends will be placed into a dangerous area, where you must scavenge for weapons and supplies in order to emerge victorious. Numerous weapons and architectural options are available. The vertical fighting system that is unique to Population 1 is, nevertheless, the game's main attraction. You may easily scale any of the visible walls. As a result, teams engage in fierce gun battles to gain the upper hand. Using a wingsuit from above, you may zip into battles or zip around the globe with ease. The entire setup is novel, and it adds exciting new dimensions to the Battle Royale genre. It's remarkable that the Quest 2's mobile CPU can handle a game of this scope and complexity so well. Big Box VR, the game's developer, is continually adding new live events on top of the game's precise controls, immersive surroundings, and entertaining gameplay loop. 3. SuperHot VR. If you have ever wondered what it must be like to be a polygonal hitman navigating a variety of brutal locations, then SuperHot VR could be an excellent game for you. The game adapts SuperHot's central premise, in which time only progresses in a meaningful way when you move, for the virtual reality setting. If you physically avoid a bullet, its forward momentum will increase from its previous slow rate. SuperHot is awesome in general, but it's truly cranked up a notch in virtual reality. The pace of the slow-motion action is so quick that it's almost impossible to keep up. To prevent instant death, you must carefully assess your current location and plan ahead. It's also funny, like a potent blend of Jason Bourne, John Wick, and Austin Powers, to fling a book or even your own pistol at an approaching opponent and see them shatter. Warning though, it has the potential to become really interesting. And if you don't have much space to play with, your right hook, meant for an opponent, may instead find itself pummeling a wall in our real world. Number 4. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Quest is breaking new ground with The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, the first AAA single-player game it has ever produced. This massive effort provides a true horror atmosphere by integrating elements such as a lengthy quest, exciting gameplay, and realistic settings. You will have to infiltrate, kill, and loot your journey across a zombie-infested New Orleans, with each important action resulting in significant implications for the story. A complex crafting system makes it possible to create makeshift weapons and armor that have believable weight and size. In the same way as you would in real life, you need to ensure that you have a firm handle on these weapons, which might become damaged after prolonged use. Because your weapons and endurance are both going to degrade with time, you have to figure out the most efficient strategy to complete objectives. As a campaign advances, deceptive actions may be taken, which may make things more challenging. On the other hand, entering at an engagement armed to the teeth might frequently leave you vulnerable against a horde of undead. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners fills a need in the Quest shop by providing a balance of seriousness and lightheartedness, which was previously absent. This is the best AAA virtual reality campaign that is currently available. With the exception of Half-Life Alyx, which is only available on the PC. 5. The Climb. Sometimes, a respite from virtual violence is also required. And this is where Crytek's own VR game, The Climb, rolls in. The developer of Crysis and Far Cry has built an outstanding free climbing simulator that swaps weaponry for users' audible "oh wows." CryEngine's realistic rendering of surroundings gives you the excitement of dangling from rocks from the Alps to the American Southwest. Each of the game's courses presents a difficult obstacle and necessitates the application of correct gripping skills. There are many trails surrounding each elevation, each offering a different panorama and valley perspective. Surviving a climb enables you to advance in rank and get new equipment. Failed runs are instead rewarded with terrifying drops. The Climb is a visually and physically enthralling experience. If you're searching for a physically demanding getaway from the monotony of everyday life, chalk your hands up and hold on tight to The Climb. On number 6, we have Onward. Onward No Respawn 5 vs 5 competitive gameplay, which requires strategic preparation and substantial team communication for a successful operation. Your hit count is confined, and reloading involves manually chambering shots, creating an eerie military sensation. Onward excels better on the Quest 2 than on any other VR headset due to the absence of wiring. This sensation of independence, earned by severing the connection, enables you to dive into cover and crouch without fear in Onward's 12 official maps. There are several user-created maps to prevent the game from becoming boring. Each environment is overflowing with detail and provides enough shelter during furious combat situations. To imitate battle stress, your eyesight narrows when you're under fire. While this is pretty immersive, engaging with your equipment is absolutely cutting edge. Every one of over 40 weapons in Onward must have their magazines emptied and bullets chambered in order to be reloaded. This implies it will take some time to load and cycle magazines into sidearms or each bullet individually into rifles and handguns. Your standard equipment, independent of loadout, consists of a syringe for health injections, a radio on your left shoulder, and a tablet on your back. These capabilities allow you to resurrect fallen colleagues and communicate with teammates who are too far away for proximity chat. 7. Until You Fall. Until You Fall combines the difficult combat of Dark Souls with a roguelike gameplay. This is the VR game we never knew we needed. Thanks to its gratifying gameplay loop, neon style, and pulsating synthwave music. Armed with dual-wielding weapons, you will strike, evade, and counter your foes in order to defeat them in combat. Unfortunately, most of your time will be spent in combat. Each death offers you fresh insights and enhancements. These improvements, ranging from increased maximum health to increased damage, can change the tide of combat in your favor. Similar to completing one last round in the Civilization series, each good run makes it tough to stop playing the game altogether. Difficult boss battles will surely drive you insane. It is sheer delight to enter a battle better prepared and with greater equipment, and then win. If you enjoy the delightful torment of Soulsborne games, you will enjoy Until You Fall undoubtedly. 8. Resident Evil 4 VR. Resident Evil 4, a highlight in the zombie-themed franchise, has been players' favorite for a long time now. Even if the graphics aren't very impressive, playing the game in virtual reality provides a level of realism that is impossible to achieve in any other means. Also, with gesture controls and monitoring, Resident Evil 4 VR provides a more innovative way to play the game and works remarkably well for a game that was altered to fit VR rather than designed specifically for it. If you're looking for a new method to play Resident Evil 4, go for the Oculus Quest 2 edition. 9. Beat Saber. Beat Saber is the result of Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Hero and the dash of Star Wars in a blender. In this game, you must match the coloring of your saber to blocks of the same color in order to slash them at the proper angle. In addition to improving speed, you must physically avoid obstacles such as explosives and walls. The outcome is a full-body exercise accompanied by pulsating EDM music. This encounter could only succeed in virtual reality. An immersive single-player career mode with progressively strict criteria to complete the game will test you for hours. Free play allows you to choose any music to rock out, while toggling between supportive and challenging modifiers. A beginner player may activate a bonus multiplier aid, while an expert increases the difficulty by restricting their game to a single error before defeat. Recently, Beat Saber received a multiplayer upgrade, allowing you to fight against your buddies to determine who is the most skilled swordsman. Have you tried any of these popular games? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video so that it encourages us to bring more amazing and interesting videos to you. That said, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.